basketball. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. It's the Phoenix Suns taking on the San Antonio Spurs. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. We've got Bridges. Robertson is out there with West. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's Malone in at the 5 spot. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Paul looking around. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now off the inbound, count the basket. And so here's Phoenix. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. Now, we both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on a game. Coach told me he's someone we've talked about for sure. You can't let him out-hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. Let's see if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. Following the miss by Moses Malone. Robertson against Paul. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Here's Paul. The basket good off the assist from Drexler.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's West. From deep, Robertson bangs home the trifecta. Robertson's got 5 points so far.
And generally, Robertson's a guy that likes to play free throw line and below, but here's a time where he steps out and launches from beyond.
Paul against Bridges. Floats one up, and Bridges with the block. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Robertson against Drexler. West outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. San Antonio leading. Brown the pass to Issel. From deep, Drexler. Oscar Robertson with the rebound. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Malone. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Drexler finds Paul. Here's Issel, defended by Bridges. Jackson comes over with the double. A shot by Paul, nobody around. Drills it from outside. 7 points in the game.
You gotta love how decisive Paul is. Phenomenal at making those fast, effective decisions.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Robertson outside and taken away by Paul. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Robertson.
Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so Paul nails both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Outside Jackson, back to Robertson. West outside, 6 to shoot. Jackson a screen on Brown. And here's West from the arc. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And the shot is good. Spurs leading by 4. Now here's Brown. Still yet to score. Paul outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Pass to Jackson. Over Paul. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Drexler against Bridges. Drexler passes to Issel. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
A clever play by Paul. He makes sure to get some contact and draw the foul.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for San Antonio.
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And they're also doing everything they can to make things difficult for the opposition, coming away with steals and playing some really strong defense.
And he's good on the second. Suns trail by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
There's a good screen. Pass to Issel. Shot clock at 6. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Robertson. Paul for 3, sinks the triple. Paul's got 13.
And look at Paul's focus. He is completely locked in on his shot.
Jackson setting the pick here for West. Jackson gets the bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Paul against Robertson. Now here's Paul. He's covered closely. Bridges with the steal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. Spurs leading by 4. San Antonio again turning it over. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Timeout call, the Suns.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Suns trail by 4. Back to Robertson. Bridges against Drexler. Pass to Malone. Clock at 6. Here's Robertson. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Robertson's got 7 points in the game.
And the painted area is where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
Paul passes to Drexler. Brown outside. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Here's Robertson. 7 points in the game. Takes the 3. Issel grabs the board. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. He's very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. You got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. San Antonio leading. Pass to Haywood. Back to Paul. Beyond the arc. That one doesn't go.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
West outside. 6 on the shot clock. And he hits it to tie the game up. West has got 6.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Aguirre against Dumars. Paul right side. Haywood with a screen on Billups. Paul's shot is off. On offense, here are the Suns. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Paul with the steal. Billups has the block, and they're able to recover. Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Paul. Dumars against Aguirre. Clock at 4. It's stolen by West. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Dumars kicks it to West. To the paint. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Ball against Billups. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Billups. The shot's good from Paul.
Yeah, what you like about Paul in the pick and roll, not just excellent timing with the pass, but the placement. It's always where it needs to be for the finish.
Now here's Lewis. Still without a basket. That one falls.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
San Antonio with the ball. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Paul. Poked loose. Lewis with it. He's picked up by Paul. To the middle. .149 left in the first quarter. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Covered by Dumas. He gets it in there. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Rest outside. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Suns lead by 1.
I mean, that's what I'd call the prototype. When you talk about catching and shooting, West squares those shoulders, elbow in perfect alignment. Money.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Marcus Camby has checked in for Phoenix. Ellis comes in for West. Pass to Haywood. Here's Westphal. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Billups. And it's Westphal missing. The Suns leading. Ellis, the pass to Dumas. Now Lewis. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Defense has to be careful with Lewis at the arc. The guy won't hesitate to fire if given space.
Aguirre passes to Abdul-Jabbar. An easy 2 points on the layup. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Left side, Billups. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Here's Westphal. No scoring in this one. Chenier, the pass to Aguirre. Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. The hook. Another one falls for San Antonio.
It might be the most difficult shot in basketball, the hook shot.
Tie game in San Antonio. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
And it's Paul with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Jaren Jackson is out there at Malone. Then there's West. Then there's Robertson. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Now here's Robertson. Following the shot by Chris Paul. Robertson in the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Down kicks to Paul. Here's Issel. He's covered by Malone. Gugliotta's shot is good.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the three.
Outside, Malone. Pass to Robertson. Outside for Jackson. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Here's Drexler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaren Jackson. The Spurs have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Drexler taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Drexler. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for San Antonio. Good on both. Suns trail by 3. West outside. No one near him. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Paul passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Issel. Spurs passing it around. Robertson with it. Chris Paul covering. Robertson against Paul. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. San Antonio trailing here. Inside. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they got to bring the double team on it.
San Antonio shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 1 shot.
1 shot.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. Stolen by Jackson. Robertson drives in.
Second personal foul.
The Suns have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
Oscar Robertson taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Robertson.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. San Antonio leading. Drexler finds Paul. Here's Issel. Pass to Drexler. Here's Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got it. Good job in the low post. Paul's got 17 now.
The strength and balance of Paul overcoming some physical defense there.
Phoenix calls timeout. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Malone. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West. West has got his 4th assist in this one. Brown with it. He has yet to score. Pass to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Plenty of space. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Issel. West against Brown. Goes back up. And the layup is good. And the Spurs lead by 3.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Malone. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Second chance shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Suns have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
At the line for the Suns, Moses Malone taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Malone.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
And both free throws good for Malone.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Robertson against Paul. Brown outside. Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Brown. To the paint. Paul for three. And that comes off the assist by Abdul-Jabbar. Paul's got 20.
And you can tell Paul never got desperate. He never stopped looking for the shot he wanted.
Malone in the high post over Abdul-Jabbar. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Jerry West.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Spurs. Brown outside. Misses the three. The Suns trailing to the inside. A steal. Paul outside. Pass to Brown. Spurs working the ball around now. Throws it up high. It's rebounded by Malone. Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
And they have done well to stick around these last few minutes.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. Now here's Jackson, following the shot by Chris Paul. Robertson outside. Robertson is double. Clock is at 3. Over Paul. Up again. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds in this game. Paul outside. Pass to Whistle. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by West. And the Suns miss again.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Here's Paul. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
No doubt one of the more imaginative players in our league. Paul consistently finds ways to score.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
At the line for San Antonio, Chris Paul. Shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw, good. Paul. Suns trail by 5. And here is West. 11 points in the game. Shoots. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. West has got 13 points.
Wow. The obsessive quest for perfection. West truly believes every shot he takes is going in. And I tell you what, on a night like this, he may be right.
Now here's Drexel. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on West. And here's Brown outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. On the wing, Bridges, defended by Paul. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Moses Malone.
Malone is relentless inside, so strong with non-stop effort.
And timeout is called by Craig Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys. for the Suns, Marcus Camby. He's checked in for Malone. Lewis comes in for Jackson. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for Robertson. Pass to Haywood. And here is Abdul-Jabbar. Inside, he gets the jumper to fall. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 points in the quarter.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
Billups from outside. San Antonio with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Chenier. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on West. Tipped away, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. So for the Suns, Ellis is checked in for Bridges, and it's Dumars in for West.
Joe Dumars.
Pass to Chenier. Shot clock at 6, and Phoenix pushing it up now. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Aguirre. And taken away by Ellis. Now Lewis. He's got 5. And here is Billups, defended by Paul. Paul against Billups. Outside Dumars. Just 5 to shoot. Count that one.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Pass to Haywood. Now, here is Aguirre. Ball left side. Down low. And again, San Antonio turns it over.
Suns ball. Coming out of the floor for your Spurs, number 11, Paul Westphal.
The Suns trailing. Now, here is Dumars. Outside Billups. Outside Dumars. To the middle. Here's Camby. And slam dunk by Camby. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
Pass to Chenier. Haywood with the ball. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Lewis. And it's Abdul-Jabbar. That time on the assist by Haywood. Abdul-Jabbar's got 7 points for the quarter. 1:57 left in the first half. Dumars. Haywood with the block. Here's Chenier. Lewis covering. A nice shot by Chenier.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Here's Billups. Still scoreless. Drains it from beyond the arc. Billups has got it all tied up now for the Suns.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep. The D has to close out a little stronger on him.
Haywood with a screen on Billups. Outside Aguirre. 5 on the clock. Here's Westphal. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Now here's Billups. D right on him. Pass to Camby. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Aguirre with it. Here's Westphal, who's guarded by Billups. A 3 from Aguirre. Rebound Camby. 30 seconds left to play here in the half. Lewis with the 3. Haywood with the rebound. Haywood's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Chenier. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Dumars. Lewis dishes to Billups. To the inside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Tie game in San Antonio. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 49.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
They've got Jaylen Brown. Also Chris Paul out there. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Drexler. And it's Issel in at the 4 slot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Back to Paul. Clock at 6. Over Robertson. Drains the 19-footer. Paul's got the first bucket of the third here for San Antonio.
Yeah, this is why fans show up. Paul is putting on a show.
Outside Jackson. Here's Malone. Over Abdul-Jabbar. And the basket by Malone. Malone's got 12 points in the game.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Brown kicks to Paul. Pulls it up. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys, he cannot miss.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Now, here's Brown. Abdul-Jabbar gets double-teamed. Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Brown. Pass to Paul, and Drexler has it in the corner. A 15-footer, and Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Brown. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
And it's the way Paul controls his body and gets into a position to shoot. Amazing.
Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
A terrific defender, and Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
Now Brown. Jerry West missing from long range. Brown the pass to Drexler. Over Jackson. And it's Drexler missing. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Bridges. He's looking for Abdul-Jabbar and finds him. Paul with the ball. Picked up by Robertson. Paul passes to Issel. From 12 feet out. And that one, good. Issel's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
And the Suns call time here.
It's time to fire off some T-shirts. The loudest section gets one. Who wants one? Our promo team is looking to throw out some T-shirts to the loudest sections. Get packed! Who wants a free T-shirt? Get on your feet and go wild so we can see you!
Bridges kicks to Robertson. Pass to West. 5 to shoot. Over Paul. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from West. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Abdul-Jabbar with it. Guarded by Malone. The rejection by Jackson. Now here's Robertson, defended by Paul. Paul against Robertson. West with a wide open look. Here's Malone. And it's West in the corner. 6 to shoot. And at last they get one to fall. West has got 7 points here in this quarter. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Okay, everybody, let's get loud for your first breaker.
And here is Paul. 27 points for him. from the low block.
And have to be careful guarding Paul. He's superb at finding ways to get defenders to initiate the contact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
And Paul drills both of them. The Suns trailing. Now Robertson, 12 points for him. West outside. Here's the three, and it's blocked by Brown.
Great positioning and timing by Brown, using his athleticism to come away with the rejection.
And Jackson throws it down hard. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Ball against Robertson. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 8 points in the quarter.
And how about CP finding space around the rim?
Robertson kicks to Jackson. Jackson a screen on Brown. West can't get that one to fall. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They lead by 1. Pass to Whistle. West with the steal. Plays it in off the breakaway. West has got 22 points.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now here's Paul. He has 31. Rejected by Robertson. West outside. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. Good. And now it's a 3-point Suns lead.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Drexler kicks to Paul. Over Robertson, and it's Paul missing. Phoenix leading by 3. Pass to Robertson. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Jackson setting the pick here for West. And the 3 off target. Here's San Antonio. Brown with it. West picks him up. Now Paul. Here's Issel. Now Brown, defended by West. Brown drives in, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, look, Brown is a handful. Sometimes you just have to foul it.
The Spurs have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And he knocks down the first one.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
And Brown drops them both. The Suns leading. West outside. Yes! And the foul. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. Dumars, he's checked in for Phoenix.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, West. Spurs trail by 4. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Everybody get down. Let's see those moves. You gotta dance like everyone's watching. Give yourself a round of applause.
Here is Aguirre. Scoreless thus far. Haywood the pass to Chenier. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. In, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
Jackson a screen on Aguirre. A three-pointer is right on target. West has got the lead up to 5 now for Phoenix.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. 21 points in the game. His hook shot. Abdul-Jabbar's got 23 points.
And the hook shot isn't one that a lot of guys use these days.
Back to Robertson. Pass to Jackson. Out to West. Good, and the assist goes to Malone. West has got 18 points just in the second half.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Jackson. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Here's West. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far.
Jerry West, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for West.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Robertson. Down low. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Robertson. He's got 12. Phoenix no good that time either. Maguire against Malone. Now, here is Aguirre. Not a lot of room. Some solid defense here from Malone. Stolen by Haywood. In transition, here comes San Antonio. The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. Spurs passing it around. Clock at 6. Here's Chenier, defended by West. A nice shot by Chenier.
Important point there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Now here's Robertson. West outside. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Aguirre. Abdul-Jabbar in the corner. Abdul-Jabbar, the screen on Robertson. Here's Chenier, covered by Robertson. Here's Gugliotta. Gugliotta controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Gugliotta's got the game tied up here for San Antonio.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Shot's good from West.
And how about the lift? West gets on his shot, leaning back just a touch. Very difficult to contest.
Now, here is Haywood, still without a basket. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots over Malone. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And so here's Phoenix. A 2-point game. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Great shooting for him at the foul line tonight. 7 of 7.
He has come through in a big way at the foul line in this game.
Jerry West, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. So both teams changing it up here. And he sinks the second. Spurs trail by 3. Out left to the wing. Haywood, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Third team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. The Suns leading, just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. West outside. 12 seconds left here in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off.
Spencer Haywood.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Team foul. Shooting for Phoenix, Rashard Lewis, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Lewis. And both free throws good for Lewis. Just 4 seconds left to play in the third. The third quarter comes to a close. The Suns on top, leading by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Jackson is out there with Bridges. Then there's Robertson. Then it's Malone. And it's West in at the 2. Bridges, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to Malone.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Drexler passes to Paul. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Paul's got 33.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Robertson passes to Malone. That shot, no good. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Drexler scanning the floor. Pass to Paul. From past the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Paul's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Jackson a screen on Brown. Here's West driving inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, good job to take him right at the D.
Shooting for Phoenix, Jerry West at the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Paul against Robertson. Releases from 15. That's in, and the Suns lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Paul.
Rising to the occasion. He found a way to get himself open and get his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
Bridges misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Paul against Robertson. Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Paul. Shot clock at 6. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Part of the reason Paul's an elite point guard is that jump shot. He'll hurt you with his passing or his shooting.
That one goes. Count it. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
And again, it's Chris Paul. Paul's got 42 in the game.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
The putback, it's good on the putback.
Yeah, Malone is an absolute nightmare on the offensive glass. Does a great job of establishing that position for that putback slam.
Here's the screen. Pass to Whistle. And here's Drexler. Takes a three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Robertson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Malone finishing it off.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. West against Brown. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Suns leading by 3. West outside. Pass to Bridges. Jackson up top. Poked away. West against Brown. Here's Paul. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jerry West.
At the line for San Antonio, Chris Paul taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Suns leading. West outside. On the wing, Bridges. Drexler defending. And Malone gets double-teamed. Jackson has the open look. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Paul dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Brown against West. Brown inside.
Tricky move by Brown inside, making sure he gets the whistle and completes his motion.
At the line for your Spurs, Jaylen Brown. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
West against Brown. And Jerry West gets the 3. West has got 40 points.
And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside.
Now here's Brown. Pull for 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. And Phoenix has possession. Robertson kicks to Jackson. Up top, Malone. Just 5 to shoot. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Robertson against Paul. Drexler left side to take the lead, and he lays it up and in. And the Spurs lead by 2.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
On deep, Robertson, Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Robertson's gone 40% from the floor in 10 attempts. Brown the pass to Paul. Pass to Whistle. Brown outside. Paul with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over West. And the Spurs scoring again.
Well, he's been dialed in. Very efficient here in the second half.
West outside to end the run. And it's good on the way in. West has got 6 in the quarter.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
To the right side. Oh, the lob to Abdul-Jabbar. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Reason number 1, CP3 is out there making strong passes, keeping the offense flowing.
Here's West. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Robertson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Now, here's Brown. Pass to Paul. Driving to the basket. And he uses the glass on the layup. Paul's got 51.
So shrewd and elusive on the drive. Once Paul sees an opening in the defense, this guy goes into attack mode.
West kicks to Bridges. Carries it from three-point range.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Paul. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Issel. Paul for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Paul's got 54 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Malone down low. Working on Abdul-Jabbar, and Jackson gets it to go.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
Now here's Brown. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Bridges, over Drexler. And there's Bridges on the assist by Robertson.
Timeout.
Robertson's got 5 assists in the game.
Start.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He knows every possession is critical now.
Now on the court is your high squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Who wants a T-shirt out there? Let me hear you.
San Antonio making a switch here. Haywood's checked in, and the Suns also making a change. Dumars is checked in, A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. With the game in the balance, Coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. He told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thank you, David. Pass to Haywood. The ball. Spurs working the ball around now. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Brown inside the line. San Antonio again missing. The Suns leading. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
And it's Malone missing. And so it's San Antonio with it. Brown finds Paul. Inside and stolen by Malone. West against Paul. West gets the bucket. West has got 46 points.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
So it's Phoenix now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Back to Malone. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. To the paint, here's Paul, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for two, Chris Paul.
First free throw is good, and that ties the game up. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Robertson passes to Malone. Back to Robertson. Good, and the assist goes to Malone.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Abdul-Jabbar looking over the floor. Pass to Drexler. And stolen by Malone. Jumar's the pass to Robertson. Stolen by Drexler. Paul with the ball. Picked up by Malone.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
The Suns call time. the inbound. Here's Robertson. They shoot again. Good.
Plays like that make the coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the
ball. Here's Dumars. Inside. Here's Malone. It's good!
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had. And